Okay. It is time to get started here. We're going to be doing a few different games, bouncing around, starting off with a little bit more of a longer time in a couple games probably. Let's go. You had to resub yesterday, but then save the message for today, I see. Well, thank you for the sub, Jeff. Welcome in. It prompted you. Yeah, it is nice that it actually saves that. Low-key, I went around and I followed a bunch of people so I'd have more options to raid. But I made sure to do it while they were all offline because I did not want to send any notifications. Um, anyway, but yeah, as far as the plan goes for today, we're doing Circle of the Moon first for two reasons. Number one, the entire game's in logic, so I can just kind of get checks. And number two, it levels me up, and the more levels I get, uh, the better off we'll be later on. So we're just kind of just gonna literally go everywhere today. Right now my DSS card set is I'm using Thunderbird and I want to say Apollo. It's the one that like halves the damage you take. It doesn't matter a whole lot, but I figured that'd be a decent one to use in some of the higher level areas just for a bit. Oh, just overall. Alright, well we have Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, nothing. Apollo, Neptune, Saturn, nothing. And Pluto. I'm currently using Jupiter, yeah. And then Salamander, Serpent, Mandragora, Golem, Cockatrice, Manticore, Thunderbird, Unicorn, Black Dog. So I'm only missing 3 DSS cards. Is Apollo the one that was, that one? Yeah, that one I did look at as well. I figured that'd be nice if I wanted some sort of like projectile thing. But then after this, we will do Foxanadu. That's the plan currently. This game and then Foxanadu. Then we go from there. Dude. And to make sure blue bar fill up faster. Interesting. Wee, all the way back up here. Wee. You beat Circle of the Moon, Dracula 2 hitless in the pre-stream with your new strat. Nice. Well, clearly this is okay. Clearly this is going to be nice and easy. Then when it comes time for me to do it, because all the strats are known. I think I'm a decent level right now. So how can I tell? 19? Yeah. Like I'm not in a terrible spot. I just figured, yeah, anything I get will be easier, so why not? This room is so long. I remember going through it the first time. Okay, now I need to figure out the control inputs for this area. Where am I going right now? The wrong way, I think. Or no, I am going the right way. I wanted to grab the same point first. Nice. I like how the purple slime enemies are basically the exact same as the ones in Time Spinner. Very direct inspiration. You know, you could use other words to describe that. I uncrouched somehow. Alright, so as far as... Okay, you need to die first, apparently. As far as breaking these blocks go... Dude, I saw the thing. I don't know if I really saw the thing. Like, I don't know what the exact button combo is here. It was like running into it and then doing special or something. It probably tells me in here somewhere, doesn't it? Here, tackle. Forward plus special move button. What in the world is the special move button? Was it just gonna be that? Is that just the special move button? Okay. Okay, so it's that same button for everything. Cool. So all, yeah, DSS is on L, movement is on R. Oh. Okay, you're just multiple. Let's see. Boom. First item, circuit refill upgrade. Honestly, still good. We're getting close to maxing those out, probably. I actually don't think I have a single one of the 3 Psyches to Meritus, though. I was looking at next progression, and it said, like, Psyche 1, Psyche 2, and Psyche 3 unlock checks, and I was like, huh. That's interesting. Oh, hello. This looks problematic. I guess it's not problematic, it's just I can go places, so okay. You get out of here. Okay, so I can go a lot of places in this room, but I think I want to go to the top first, so I guess I go up here. This seems like, oh, okay. Nice clutch landing on that platform. This seems like it'd be a very awful room if you don't have rock weight yet, which is probably intended. Okay, I have my entire headphone wire wrapped around my controller, that's good. One day I'll remember how to move quickly in this game and fight properly. Progression. Ah! DK coin! Wahoo! That doesn't matter. Huge pro tip for no auto run. Flick left, then right. What do you mean flick? Surely you're not suggesting I should be playing this game. With the joystick, right? I see it does work with D-pad anyway. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, I feared that you're not convincing anyone to play this game with with joystick. A game that was released with no joystick. Okay, so where else do I need to go? I think I need to go up and around for a couple items in the other room. I don't know if I can go to the bottom. Let's press the wrong button. Awesome. Probably should just not have that DSSR hard combo equipped while I'm in here, but okay, I can't go through there. Okay, so I do need to go back up. Dude. You know, Time Spinner makes using its Rockwing equivalent kind of baby easy compared to this game. But it does feel a lot smoother. Partially because I think Time Spinner's dash feels smoother, so your horizontal movement is way better with it. You do get some of the benefits of it being a modern game. Okay, that's a rock. I keep pressing the wrong thing. It's a rock. Okay. So I just go here, sure. Now that's broken open. Is it like a wall here? Oh, it's just up here. Bruh. How do I get through these? Do I have anything that gets me through these? Like... How am I getting over to this room? If both directions into this room have the same thin thing. What the heck is slide? What is sliding? Oh, okay. I see. Thought that was a thing. Cool. Skeleton. Goodbye. Dude. Progression. The lava pits E2M2 to Heretic. Well, that's +1 level. That's really good. Where are you going? Ah. Okay. It's so funny that the hearts are used for the magic weapons. First game in recorded history with picking up hearts not healing you. It's also very funny how half the magic items in this game are for movement and are completely invalidated with the existence of Rockwing. Like, double jump is just generally nice, but what the heck am I ever going to use kick boots for? It would be interesting to get a seed with no Rockwing, though, just to see what it would feel like. Dude. Dude. I'm trying to do things here. Thank you. Imagine that ever happening. That is, in fact, what seems to be the case with this game, is that that type of seed is just not possible. I had a nickel for every time I get knocked back in a way that locks my movement out and is annoying in one of the games in the Everythingomizer. I would have had enough money to donate to every single goal in the entire charity stream. Okay. Gonna need you to land. Okay. There is an option that makes it possible. Is there like a split rock wing option? Nerf rock wing. Oh yeah, I remember that setting. What does that setting actually do? Okay, there's a Seamoth fragment, sure. Probably could have gotten that a while ago, maybe. I actually don't really know. Skeleton. W intelligence ring. Ow. Makes it to where it starts underpowered until you get another movement-related magic item. How does that interact with the fact that you get a guaranteed local movement magic item? There's 3 tiers. Okay, so it does kind of like require you to get all the magic. You can also turn off that item. Okay. But that wasn't even a donation incentive for you, was it though? You need that item, don't you? Without that item, you just wouldn't be able to beat the game, huh? True. You probably are just going to get Rock Wings for your one, because that is just how the game goes. Oops. Get out of here, Medusa heads. What? Oh, plasma by E-bag. Sure. Sure. That's where one of my plasma things was. One of the many. You did have Nerf Rockwing as an incentive. Yeah, that was one that I didn't I was mostly concerned about reduce iframes passing. Reduce iframes was the important one. I got my wish. Although now I'm very concerned because like reduce iframes is one thing, but like the Deathlink situation might be very bad. If you are, it's going to be the kind of thing where like it may not matter depending on how you stagger playing the games. But if you get some sort of seed where, like, you know, you're having to do KH1 and other games at the same time a lot, you could actually just brick. So that could be interesting. The funniest thing about grinding in KH1 is that it still won't even help Goofy and Donald survive that much better. It will help you kill the enemies faster, but, also, when they disappear in the final boss fight, that counts as a deathlink for the purposes of that deathlink setting, so guaranteed death at the final boss. Yeah, I guess they don't die as often, but they still were constantly dead, for me at least. Okay, so now I'm down here. So now I run over here and grab some stuff. Cool. This is literally just going to be a run through the entire game situation. There's like 60-something things I never got, I think. Yeah, I guess, like, you can, actually. I mean, if you're good enough at KH1 to where you're not needing to heal yourself as much, I guess that makes sense. And Arrow is just really good. Like, if Arrow existed in KH2, I would like KH2 a lot more. Ow. Yeah, that thing. I mean, that thing you can at least just burst down. Like, I didn't find Chernobog to be particularly scary. It took me a couple attempts, and that was me playing a Kingdom Hearts game. I guess, does Donald and Goofy Deathlink also kill you, so you literally have to keep them alive, or you just auto-lose? Nice. Well, that's actually even worse. Initially, I was under the impression that, like, it wouldn't kill you. No, if it kills you, then yeah, that's something. Okay, where am I now? Should be back here. That will be very funny to watch then. Can I get to... Let's see. I guess I want to go up here. So that's the teleport point. So I want to go down to the bottom left area. So I'll go over here. Awesome. 1,000 damage. What the heck? Plan is to grind to get their stats up high and change their behavior to defensive. Yeah. I mean, it'll probably be fine because, like, you know, these are people who know what they're doing with Kingdom Hearts, so it's probably okay. But the real question is just, does it get screwed with other games with Deathlink at the same time, or is it okay? What the heck was that I just did? Just did like some sort of weird jump. Okay. You're helping with KH1? What, like helping? What help even is there? Like grinding early on, or just actually just playing it ever so often? They're just so long that you literally just will be available to take it over on the fly as things go to grab items. Especially when Deep Jungle gets sent, because you know what you're doing with Deep Jungle, so you can help with that. That's pretty nice of you. But you had to take it over on the pre-stream, too. I mean, even I can take over KH1. W strategy? Okay. He turned around. Never mind. I will watch the pre-stream ending. That will happen. I'll also be dying, apparently. Oh, I need to push that box to get... What in the world? Why are we doing box puzzles? You got one death link on Time Spinner that you paid for yourself. Why? You've never actually been to this area? What? Have you even practiced the game? I'm going to be sending a message to Jules and telling him that there's a fake practicing going on. No seeds ever required. What? There's a poltergeist. Wait, that's kind of sick. No seeds ever required. Crafty's never beat Cyberfunk before the pre-stream? Bruh. What are we doing out here? We're throwing. The Archipelago will be failing. Apparently I've beaten more games than everyone there combined. This area is... Huh. Huh. That's how I feel about this area. I'm stupid. Wait, that's actually a puzzle. I was just breaking blocks. Oh, okay. Huh. Well, this will be fun. I hope your seed makes you come here, because you won't be able to figure these out on stream. You did get multiple last keys enabled, I remember, so at the very least, there is a small but bigger chance that this could happen. You did? I could have sworn it did. I thought I saw it when I checked everything yesterday. Tin crystal. Wow. Okay, now we're doing this. Donations are still active till Wednesday. I was wondering about that. I assume there probably won't be a ton, but it could be hype if you get at least a few. What am I doing here? Probably just need 2. We'll shield a bit during Tuesday, yeah. But don't push that down yet. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Okay. We will all be watching, not your stream, during the actual event, and we will instead be watching the raft glitches with great interest. And then we will be watching, and then we will be doing a raft speedrun. True. I heard most of the new raft glitches, so I think I'm going to just like watch a speedrun now and just see what's up. Because I need to know. Like, I really need to know. Speedrun on Billy Billy? I mean... I've been on Billy Billy multiple times, so it's not too strange. Progression. Power Star! Boom! There's a world in which I did it the LGA and still hadn't gold Mario 64, which is kind of funny. Oh, goodness. Dude. Lower your sword, please. Thank you. Dude. How much health do you have? Oh, my goodness. Ah! Dude. Dude! How is it still giving me that much momentum? Uh-oh. Just give me the item. Another circuit refill upgrade? Pog. Okay, I need to fall down to the bottom of this room if you don't mind. Oh, if you don't mind. Oh, if you, I hope you really stop minding. I feel like they're minding. Get me out of here. Okay. Ow. Ow. It's a little fun. I fear that there's a little bit of fun happening. Huh. What? Yeah, that's what I was concerned about. Interesting. There's potentially multiple ways around that. I don't really know the exact intended way, but if I just like do this, it probably is fine. Maybe. Actually, probably the more intended way is just to do it this way. Don't need to do any shenanigans. I was trying to do shenanigans with exact positioning of one box to accomplish the same thing as two boxes, but that does not seem very necessary. Does this matter? Does this block fall? It does fall. Okay, no one cares. Yeah, literally just doesn't matter. Okay, well, let's break them all. I'm curious how much good stuff in total we're gonna have, because like so far it's mainly been that heretic map. Which is a very good item to get. But given just the sheer amount of time this game's been put off, it's gonna be interesting to see if it's like mostly stuff that's kind of would have been relevant but isn't as much anymore, if there's actually some good stuff I've been missing for a while. Red key card could be good, who knows? I don't know. None of you. I'm literally right here. Okay, so now I need to go back up to where I did not finish. Kind of a crazy enemy for the GBA. have individual moving pieces like that? Like, what are we doing? Why is there a succubus here now? Thank you, wall jump. I'm gonna have to do the puzzle again to get back through here, aren't I? Dude, why? Oh well, it's fine. It's worth it for the heal. How did that not hit? Meat. Okay, where am I going? I guess that... Okay, so this is just a spot to go. Cool. Oh no, not these things. Get out of here. Dude, don't do it. It did it. I love knockback. Dude, I have nowhere to go. You just don't die fast enough. Okay. 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 I guess from this side it'll be better. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it's symmetrical. Okay. What? Oh, right, I'm not gonna be able to move that with that on top. That's what the puzzle is. Okay. I see. The one-step solution puzzle, which is just to break this block first. GG. Okay, now we're fine. All worth it. There's 3 items back here, so, like, it'll be fine. Do not want to mess with these guys. Power Way of the Wind Part 1 to Stardew Valley. Why is that progression? There's so many random Rockwing item checks. Does Hollow Knight actually mark anything as progression that doesn't give you a check? Well, I guess it does. It does mark the mass shards as progression, doesn't it? Does it? I can't remember. Well, charms unlock checks. So charms have to be progression. But I don't think mass shards or vessel fragments unlock any checks. Welcome, Ezark. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, Power Way of the Wind is never unlocking any checks. Unless for some reason Way of the Wind Part 1 unlocks access to Way of the Wind Part 2, but I'm pretty sure that's not true. Awesome. Dude. Iron. Dude, I fell on it. Okay. Well, we don't have a lot of health for this room. So it's time to run through it. Surely. Awesome. And there's something, hidden wall, something. Dude, please. Dude, stop. Well, that was worth it. Surely. Surely that was worth it. Yeah, the rando is interesting, because the rando, I'm pretty sure, lets you buy anything from the bookstore, anything from the bookseller, but there is a small chance that maybe it does actually force you to have Way of the Wind Part 1, and that's why it's progression. Ow. Okay, we're almost through this area. Boss room. Oh, this is the death fight. Funny. Why is death always here? Oh, don't just walk into that. That'd help. My guy. Guess I could be using these a little bit more. Not a bad weapon for this fight, actually. You've never fought this boss? This is, I guess, the boss that unlocks the ability to dash. So, it's probably fairly early on. Just depends on how much health it has, I guess. Nice. This is a good spot to use Apollo Thunderbird. Can I actually change that mid-fight, too? Is that a thing? I guess it is. How does this even work? I just activate it, I assume, and then attack. Or not. Oh, you have to do like the combo. Oh gee, that's very awkward. Yeah, I don't know about all that. That seems more annoying than it's worth. Oh. W movement? Weird. Oh, that hit me somehow. Okay. Do I have Diana? I don't think I have Diana. No. Weird, this boss like slows down your movement a lot. Like a lot. Okay, that's awesome. Just spawn that inside me. Bruh. Okay, this is annoying. I have a lot of space to work now. Dude, that did not hit me. Yeah, let me get back here. I forget. Can I like... Yeah, I do have consumables too. I forgot that these existed. I don't know if these really help that much though. I can use some potions because they're not going to be better. Save the better stuff for Dracula when I need it there more. Dude, like, you see how low I'm jumping there? That is something inflicted on me by the boss. Randomly, I can't really tell when it happens. It may be like when I get close to it somehow. But yeah, like sometimes that just happens. Okay, that apparently hit me. Oh, okay. Dude. This is quite something. At least you can kind of go as slow as you want. Oh, okay, buddy. Yeah. Can't move! That's awesome. That's awesome. Huge. 3 levels. Huge 3 levels. Golden walnut. All that for a golden walnut. Honestly, getting the 3 levels was probably better than getting the golden walnut. Two-shotting the poltergeist now? Like, that's a huge... Okay, just attacked me. Yeah, that was death. Bro was not, in fact, paying attention. That is the death fight. Which, like, I would think would be the, almost penultimate, like, boss, but probably not in this case. Dracula Phase 1 will give me, like, 6 level ups. I guess that also helps. Trident, so true. Am I gonna hit the last key? No. Absolutely not. It could be in here, which would be very wacky. Can I get into the waterways backwards? I might be able to get into the waterways backwards now with everything that I have. I'm gonna try and do that. Is this the right room? Where am I? Yeah, it is. Dude. Apparently this area does get harder enemies. I was rather confused myself when I walked in there and saw grizzlies. I don't know what in the world triggers that. Maybe killing death. I wonder if it's based on killing death instead of an item you receive. I wonder if I just made the entire game harder by killing death. Okay, that was interesting. It had to sit there and think about the fact that the water was purified. Oh, right, these ice things. This is where they are. I forgot. Ugh. These are horrible. Dude. Okay, so now we need to go through this area. I don't know if I'm going to bother with the boss, because it's kind of annoying, but it's so cool. Just gonna stay up here. Oh, there's actual levers in this game? What in the world? 10-year-long animations for those levers? Oh, this opens in... Oh, huh. Dude, how long does this animation take? Okay, I see. That's how these work. This area without cleansing is something that I did part of. I did do a few checks on the right side and ran through for a few more and then decided that it was no longer worth it. However, I would say that it would be significantly less annoying if there weren't enemies that freeze you. Like, I feel like if you could go through the area, like... If you could go through this area and deal with the water without the enemies being annoying, it wouldn't be as terrible. Like, it'd be acceptable. Awesome, dude. That's so cool. Just sniped by an off-screen enemy and frozen? Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look at right now, is what order I need to go through for some of these. Dude, why is there one behind there that can see me off screen? Yeah, I figured that. I figured that part out, but the off-screen part, is a little cringe. Oh, I freaking slid. Why are you walking through a block? Why are you walking through a block? Okay, so now this is here. Why? Like, why? I go to jump over that, and there's just an off-screen one just firing it right where I'm jumping to. Okay, okay, dude. Why are these the only, like, armor knights in the game that routinely just attack you when you're not, when they can't see you? I feel like most of the other ones are far more respectful of that. Most enemies in general are more respectful of that. And yet, these guys say no. Konami thought it would be funny. Okay, buddy. Why does it freeze me if I land on the armor, too? Didn't even get hit by the ice spear. Okay, so that gets me all the way through to here, which is cool and dandy, but not really where I'm trying to go. Cool. Brain float. They're just there to troll you, nothing else. I'll do it to me. Just don't do it to me. Just don't do it to me. Oh, wait, what? Oh no, that was hinted, right? I forgot that was hinted in this game too. Okay, yeah, that was the hinted item. I was playing this game just because I wanted to get the checks, and I completely forgot there was a hinted item in it. Okay, well that's good. That is go mode. We will not be doing that right away, though, because I'm a little concerned. If I start going down the go mode chains, I want to get through some of these games a little bit more first before I do that. Okay, so let's get rid of this guy. Now that's gotten rid of. So I want to go where? I want to go under this. Dude, like just how does that hit me? So if I want to go through here and under there, then I would have to come from this direction. That hits me too, dude. You're facing the opposite direction. But you can't. Why? Stop attacking! You can't see me! That almost hit me too. So... I guess maybe if I hit a lever in a different room, it might change things in this room. Is that the case too? Like, if I do that and then go back, is it going to change? We'll never know, because I have to sit here and deal with this guy first. Someone made a wiki racing archipelago. Like the whole thing where you just go on Wikipedia and race to get to a certain page from a certain page kind of thing. How in the world? I mean, that's funny, but how does that work? Okay, we're fine. The strategy, the plan, it's all coming together. Dude! Why? I'm trying to fight the enemy that's in front of me, not that one! I'm not fighting you! You can't see me! I can't see you! Level up. Wahoo. Underground waterway makes me sad. Not a breakable wall, but just a straight up hidden wall. Huh. That's interesting. I pressed Rockwing. I swear to you I pressed Rockwing. I'm probably dead. I will hit the save state. So why not? But I'm probably dead. Okay. Where can I go from here? There's a check at the very top of the room and one at the very top right of the room. Poison. Why does that projectile go after you died? Okay. Nope, that's cool. I can't, I'm unfreezing myself. I'm moving to see where you're firing the next balls. And by the time I've unfroze myself and moved where I can see what's happening, I have a ball in my face. Thoughts? Okay. Honestly, I'd rather see you at this point. One of you in a room all by yourself is, like, perfectly acceptable. Progression. Okay. Great. Awesome. W progression. I'm gonna get iced. I am going to get iced! Great. Great. Okay, so I assume I need to go back and hit the lever now, I guess? Probably. Unless there's more I can just go this way with. We'll see. I can just go this way. Okay. Never mind. Alright, so now I'm in this room. Cool. There is a save point coming up. I could make it. It is possible. Okay, so have a switch here. Let's see. Think I can get an item with that? Ow. That gets me all the way up here. I do not want to be all the way up here. That was some interesting lag. Okay, that I need to be all the way over there for. Okay. So I guess I don't hit this switch then to get that item. I really should heal first. Oh. We are free. Okay. I guess I can go all the way across Fish Head. What the heck? That's kind of funny. That's gonna hit me. Great. Oh, that does not destroy that projectile. Okay, cool. Speed boost. Ow. Dude. Dude. Get out of here. Okay. So I can grab this other item over here, and then there's really just like one other thing to get, I think, and then we're kind of good. I may just not even worry about like cleaning up some of the observation tower stuff, because I feel like we're making already good enough progress to where we can make this a pretty quick in and out adventure, surely. Now I can hit this again to get to the next area, I think. Whoops. That's awesome. I love this cutscene. I really just wanted to see it again. Okay, there's that switch there. I don't know if I need to hit that. Funny interaction in this room. In the previous room or in this room? Okay, I do need to hit the switch. Okay, awesome. Glad I know that now. If you use the Earth plus Jupiter Earth Whip combo and hit a switch, it'll sometimes activate it twice, making you just sit there and stare. Awesome. Okay, which room am I in? I'm in that room. Okay. So what you're saying is that the Earth Whip is for DPS maxing, maybe. Theoretically, sometimes. I see. Oh, okay. Right. These guys. Crystal Geode. And that is everything in waterways obtained. Now. Really just don't know what I'm supposed to do about these guys. These guys are just nonsense. Like, I'm already unfrozen. Can I unfreeze in time to hit you, please? No? Oh, you're all the way up there, so I can't do anything? Oh, you spawned one exactly in my path, so I couldn't move? That didn't hit? Awesome. You know, Uranus is a post-game card. You get it from beating Dracula. Okay. We're free. This area I've already done. This I've been through here. So now I need to go through this annoying hallway. Forgot about this hallway. And then go to that down section. Which is there. But there's a hidden wall here, allegedly, that I never got. That sure is the case. What in the world? Stack room. +1 Doom 2 armor to help when we do some of the bad stages. Nice. Underground gallery. Looks like there should be a platform on this that moves. There isn't. Interesting. It's also a... Wait, why does that item say it's progression and useful? What? What? The rare progression useful item. That is a very strange thing to have support for. And also kind of weird that, like, it's just such a weird category because it feels like AP devs don't really use that category in like they should. Because, like, obviously the Way of the Wind Part 1 should be the definition of progression useful if it unlocks a check. I'd love to know what that is. I don't know how I'm supposed to know what that is, though. Maybe I need to activate something in here first? Oh, there's a switch here. Okay, well that explains things. Okay, that's a solid platform. Awesome. Oh, this is going to be horribly annoying. Infinitely spawning enemies. Okay, let's kill these guys. I don't know if they respawn. They might. I think they do. So I think they did in a different room. Yeah, they definitely do. Okay. This might be the most annoying item to get in the game, actually. Awesome. Rain floats can be frozen to use as platforms. That sounds familiar. Time spinner. Okay. Fire immunity perk. I see. I think that was actually hinted to. Scraps. Dude. Oh, there's two items up here. What the heck? They're both junk. But there are two items up here. Nice instant turnaround. W. Love instant turnarounds on shield enemies. Very fun. Where am I going in this room? I guess I can go up first. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought was going to happen. Okay, buddy. The anti-Rockwing room. What is this? Okay, so here, then I want to go through this door, I guess? Yeah. Death Mantis. I apparently have played more areas of this game than you. I'm going to the areas that are highly optional, it seems like, in the AP once you get Rockwing, because they're the areas that don't unlock with just Rockwing. So the areas you don't tip, like, these are like the final sphere areas if you're full BKing. But I could donate for multiple last keys, and then send a DM to Jules, saying make sure that you plando Rockwing somewhere awful, so Jeff has to play his game. And that'd be pretty funny. Big item. Oh, there is some hot garbage in this game. Okay, great. Awesome. I'd really like to just move on. I think you should have to do a seed where you get a local item, but that local item is kick boots. It's gonna be fun. I'm curious how much of it I'll be able to be like around for. It probably just depends on how tired I get, because you'll probably be live so much that I'm not going to be there for quite all of it, but we'll see. Oh, you're talking. Oh, I just misread Elsa-Mizer for the event for some reason. Yes, I'm very excited for the Elsa-Mizer. It's part of why I'm trying to push. Because I want to do the reveal. Ow. Oh my goodness, this game sucks. Oh, this game's going straight in F tier just for having no good items. This is a very fun room. This is a really fun room. Like, just a really fun room. Dude. This game never has useful items for you. Very unfortunate. But yeah, I think that might be enough to send it to F tier. I mean, you gotta have good items to be a good Archipelago game. And I fear... Oh, not another one of these rooms. The reveal that Honey Pop 1 and 2 will be on the Elsa-Mizer, surely? Yeah, no, that's gonna happen. It's, yeah, just absolutely guaranteed. If you want that to happen, you can request both of those games. Whenever we put out a poll asking what you want to see us play. And you can write in both of those. In fact, I think there's like 6 different games that have their own channels in the After Dark server. that fall under that same category. These skulls make me sad. I feel like there's gonna be a boss in one of, like, I feel like since there's a save point there, this is about to, like, be a boss or something. Oh, it is. Great. Well, what is this boss? What in the war? What? Huh? Takes a lot of damage to the head. Not sure if that's a good sign or not. And in the body. This is kind of insane work, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. No, Ezark, I have played this game. I've never beaten this game, and I know it better than Jeff. The only thing I don't know better yet is the Dracula fight, and, well, I've been told the general concept of a strategy, so I'm sure I can figure it out. I don't really know what I'm cooking when it comes to fighting this boss. I'm just kind of using the fact that it doesn't attack very often and doesn't do very much damage, and hoping that I'm just over-leveled enough for it not to matter. Okay, that actually finally hit me. What happens if I stay over here, actually? Oh. That was interesting. I don't know if this is a real strategy. This feels like it's not a real strategy. Especially since you... I guess you can slide under that. I guess that's kind of the real strategy, is maybe just stay by one. Okay, not when that happens. This fight might be peak. Okay. Okay, that's one down. Okay, don't run into it. Oh. It can eat the dead one to heal. Huh. Where are you? What are you doing? Ow. That did not get the run activation that I wanted it to, and that still hit me. Okay, cool. Dude, I'm always, like, 2 pixels too far to the left, I swear. There it is. Well. Huh. Interesting fight. With more junk behind it. Thoughts? There is one more item in this area. And it is... this way. Okay, that's the exit, I see. Okay. So it's just the same thing. Cool. Huh. That's a concept. Oh, I just started going. Okay, great. Dude, that is tight. That is so tight. Like, I'm literally holding dash into the room and it's not making it. Nice jump. Great jump. Slide spam. I think I could time it right. I just need to be doing that. Welcome, Insta. Dude, why am I getting a jump? I don't know why I'm getting a jump there instead of a slide. There we go. All for junk. I had to, it wasn't crouching faster, I had to hold crouch longer. It seems like for whatever reason, the game won't recognize a fast crouch input as properly crouching, so you have to be holding it for like a second before it's like, okay, you're actually properly doing it. What the heck? I literally said hello, Insta. Why are we lying? Why is Jeff lying? How do I get this item? I don't actually know how to get this item. So we'll find out. Because this room... There's an item that looks like it's behind the last key door in the Dracula area that's in logic. The ceremonial room fake floor. That is most certainly does not require last key. If it's in logic. And I destroy the ceiling. Check UT. UT, Circle the Moon, Ceremonial Room, Fake Floor is in logic. Requires frame skipping. What? Yeah, it still says go mode no. So it's not like I just have last key and I'm just stupid. However, what I don't have is the ability to tell the truth, because that's not actually in logic. I always forget how this room works. I always want to like go this way, but this way doesn't connect. I really wish this area connected in the middle, but it's like 2 directions you can go. So I go here first. There's like a couple random things I can grab. Dude, I swear these were not here either. What the heck? I feel like most of the areas are individually good, and then the castle in the middle does not act like the kind of hub that I would hope it would be, and instead is weirdly segmented. So it makes getting around in the middle game very annoying. Okay, so there's a couple random items I can grab here and there, but for the most part what's left is just a smattering of items in Observation Tower, which I don't think I'm even going to bother with. Yeah, I'm curious if Symphony of the Night is like noticeably better, or like I'm curious like what separates, because there's so many Castlevania games, like what truly separates them out for the people who make all these Castlevania tier lists. There are so many new enemies. It's kind of wild. It must have been death. Like, it just had to have been death. I don't know what else would have done it, and that kind of makes sense if anything's going to be a trigger. Yeah, just... Well, see, there are 2 items behind death instead of 1, so... Although, to be fair, I don't know if replacing things with imps is the most scary thing in the world. Oh, this game's 4 years older than Symphony of the Night? That's interesting. Livestock. I'll take that. Another good junk check. W. Okay, now we're down to like nothing in logic. There's like 10 items in Observation Tower I could go for. I'm not doing that. Just on virtue of doing those 2 bosses, we got kind of the levels I wanted to get anyway, and most of the checks, so I think we're good. So we're level 29 now. So we're fine. Morning, Ringtail. Which means it's time for a different game. And boy, do I have a different game to play. It's finally happening. Okay. I love how there's an FPS tracker. Like, actually, who needs this FPS tracker? Okay, there we go. Hourglass. Magical rod. I have death. Great. Progressive armor. More red potion. I want to find whatever shop is selling wing boots and keep this in mind. And why would this be? Okay, I got a pickaxe. I have a key queen, key king, and key jack. I think, honestly, the main item I'm missing is king ace. Another sword. Spring elixir, I guess that's something. Another ring. My shield is maxed out. Whatever that is. Okay. I guess those are magic. Different, like, spells, essentially. Now, how does the equipment work? Like, am I automatically using the best stuff? Okay. I had to figure out what controller was working. For some reason, this wouldn't recognize my keyboard or one of my controllers. Interesting. Keep gold on death and keep XP on death, yeah. Just everything. Just double everything. Make the game easy. Okay, whatever. Alright, I have to remember what I'm doing. Because this is just an NES game, right? So it's literally just like, I move, I attack. I don't know where the equip menu is. Whoops. Okay, well, I guess I'm doing this. Up, down. Inventory can go on that. Pause can go on that. There we go. Yeah, I think I just had no button that it was accepting as bound to inventory, so now it should work. Attack, jump. Okay, now we can cook. Alright, there we go. Okay, I guess, whoops. Guess I already had the, dude. I guess I can't equip the battle helmet. Okay. Interesting. Not sure why that is, but I guess I can. Sure, fire. And then that's a bunch of stuff that is something, and then this is my healing items. So I like have wing boots. I'm pretty sure I just got sent wing boots, but I can check. But I don't know if it's just one or what. Maybe it just doesn't show one. Maybe it just doesn't show it if I just have one of them. Okay, well for now, I guess we cook. This guy. Yes, there is. True. Do I literally have to... Whoops. Dude, I freaking did it again. I literally have to, like, do this. That's... Oh, I have to... Oh, I see. I actually have to equip. Interesting. Cool. Understandable. And we're finally free of the opening town in Vaxanadu. And we are moving through the game. Sometimes the items appear when you kill all the enemies, and sometimes the items just don't appear. What does that mean? What do you mean sometimes the items just don't appear? Oh. Controlling. Sometimes you have to full clear a room more than once. How in the world is that a mechanic? But okay. That's awesome. I guess we'll find out. Hello. You know, I think I'm good. Like, I just think I'm good. Okay, well now there's a bunch of stuff in here, allegedly. Probably more shop items. Awesome. I've come here to buy. You know, I think I'm good. Just personally, I think I'm good. I sell keys. I mean, I guess that could be something real. It's not. Well, now we move forward. This is such a strange game. Okay. Is this something I need the... this for, maybe? No? I guess there's not really a way to use it, huh? Maybe you have to just go on the tower first? Guess you could farm health on those guys. There's a mark of Jack. Okay, yep, Yep, I keep pressing the wrong button. Sure. Okay, well now we're in here. Don't really know where this is, but we're somewhere. Like, I assume this is Tower of Trunk. Okay, so this is one of those items that's just not here. Now, I have the pop tracker. True. How did that push me? What the heck? Dude. Dude, thank you. Oh, come on. An item sometimes appears. So it is literal RNG as to whether or not, like, for example, in this room, the item appears. Bruh. What do you mean, RNG checks? Also, this is a very annoying enemy to kill. I don't know how to use magic yet. Because, like, dude, I keep pressing that button. I can't equip the magic rod here. And if I equip it here, no, it's not even there. I don't even know how to... Up plus B. I see. That does not damage these enemies. I guess because they're spiky, spiny shells. Defend against the magic. I mean, I have other spells, but I would assume that if that one doesn't work, none of them work. There's the item. It says it's progression. Plasma geyser, bruh. Dude, the platforming. What is this platforming? Actually, pixel perfect jumps. Dude. Yeah, I noticed that the jumps were becoming easier the longer I moved, even though it didn't seem to visually reflect that I was accelerating very much. So I was, like, quite unsure whether or not I was actually accelerating or not, even though it felt like I should have been. This game has horrific movement. Yeah. Dude. Why do the enemies like to ledge camp too when they already know the platforming's hard? Left control plus number is save stating. Well, that's good to know, I suppose. Okay, there's an item here. Is this in this room or the other room? I'm not sure. Your XP amount also affects your speed? What do you mean? Bruh. I fear this game might be a troll. An elaborate troll. I can't tell which room this item's in on the pop tracker at all. Maybe zoom in will help. Okay, it looks like it spawns... Oh, I couldn't change the RNG part. Well, that is helpful. Item room counter. No. I won't worry about changing those other two yet. Well, it appeared, so I guess it does fix that. Bruh. That's not the Yoshi's Island item I'm looking for, game. Is this the worst game in the Everythingomizer? Oh, well there's that. And that's all of them. The fact that it has settings to remove some of the jank does help it. However, this might be the worst movement in the entire Everythingomizer already. Now, Landstalker's movement, like just actually moving around, feels significantly better than this. This game kind of almost has a Mega Man 2 feel to it with the like 2D platforming, but if it was bad. Okay, so now what? I killed that. Do I have to go back to the town to do anything? I guess so. Do I just have to talk to someone? Oh, interesting. Well, that unequipped my stuff, my guy. Or no, I didn't. It's just I can't have a weapon out. Okay, never mind. Then you just heal, probably. Okay, well, I guess I've been treated. Great. I'm gonna try and avoid using save states for now, but we'll see. True. Is there just some way to use this pickaxe that I'm unaware of? Like, how do you actually use your items? I feel like that's the solution, but I just don't know how to use my equipped item. You equip it and walk up to the wall that is blocking your path. And do up plus B. Okay, that's what I might be missing. Up plus B is still magic. Down B. Okay. HMO5's flash. Great. Okay, where are you guys going? No one knows. At least it doesn't knock you off the ladder. If it knocked you off the ladder, then I would be very sad. And at least there's like constant healing drops. Alright, well, this seems annoying, so let's try a different spell here. I don't know, death. Okay, death works. Cool. Maybe we just use death for the rest of the game. Tilt is a very strong one. I mean, I can try it too, I guess. Okay, where am I going here? Fire's the best. Well, fire's the one they're immune to, so, you know, what's the point, really? Oops. I forgot all the shops were facing this way. I sell tools. Celeste progression. Okay, this guy sells wing boots. Risk of rain progression, so true. There's actually not... Well, actually, no. I guess the Dio's best friend's a progression, so this probably was junk, but... Presidential sweet key. Sure. Is there anything in here? Okay. Oh, so they literally just they literally just upgrade based on the order you obtain them. You just progressively get straight up better items. Huh. That's interesting. What would I like? You know what? I'll spend 500 for this random Doom 2 junk. W armor. If they do cost more to cast, that would make sense. Oops. I've fallen and I can't get up. I do have the 1 wing boots, so I should be okay for now. The heck is that? That's a spring. Yeah, understandable. Oh, hello. Okay. Ow. Heck is this door? Where does this door go? Huh? Why am I fighting the same boss again? What the heck? Oh, those automatically revive you. Interesting. Huh? Oh, this is the spring spot. Okay. Now push the rock away from the fountain. Oh, that... Okay, I see. So the Joker's... Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Sure. Okay. So that's 1. I assume I have to do all 3 springs to win. Why are you back? What the heck? Respawning boss? Wild, crazy work. Piece of art, sure. Okay. Oh, I actually have to fly to get this item? Interesting. Oh, all 3 springs are just right here. Like, this just is the spring part of the game. I thought it was going to be like 1 ever so often. Okay. Bruh. Bruh. Get off. Awesome. Oh, that's what I put a save state there for. Okay, that apparently was not touching the transition despite touching the transition. W. Yeah, the shop in this town sells wing boots. Literally just another game with the rock wing. What game was the first to implement a Rockwing type item? The answer is SMB1, because warp pipes to different worlds are the same thing. So... okay, so I have to kill these guys in this room for an item, I believe. Which is kind of annoying to do. Okay. Yeah, that's an item. That is most certainly an item. And that is exactly why I put a save state there, because I knew the game was going to screw me out of my up input somehow. What? I didn't get knocked off of ladders by any enemy up to this point, and then that enemy knocks me off the ladder somehow? New mechanic invented for this room? Okay, cool. Is he gonna fly into me? Right as sight. Dude, I'm pressing the attack button. Okay. Whoops. Door. Oh my goodness, stop making me swap keys. Okay, this is the healing item room, W. That was interesting that he just cast that spell while falling. Very interesting indeed. Is this in the background? Can I walk this way? No. I do have to walk around. Okay. Sure. Dude, another one? Quite an annoying enemy, I fear. Why are these all progression? This game has a lot of progression items. Power Cell is actually good. Well. Don't have negative thoughts, I fear. I fear I am having negative thoughts. Because I fear that I missed a door, actually, I think. And now I need to go back through this room, which is bad. Okay, well, we're gonna have to just learn how to fight this guy normally now, I guess. I was holding left that entire time and I jumped right. That was interesting. Oh, he attacks 4 times that time. Okay, normally it's 3. GG. Awesome. Okay, he took 10 years to attack that time. I'm holding left! I'm holding left! Okay, why does he... Can I just block the... Oh no, it still does some damage to your shield, right? I forgot about that. I think if you attack, it just ignores your next, like, directional input. Why does sometimes he just sits there and does nothing? That's so cool. Like, what is that? He did the whole attacking animation only for nothing to happen. But then there, he just instantly fires. And that didn't hit him, but it did hit me. I do have potions, but I'm trying to learn how to just, like, fight him. Dude, that's... And then okay. Yeah, this game does have the worst controls in the Archipelago. It is not even close. The only game I could ever hear an argument for is probably Sonic. And that's partially the camera more than the controls, honestly. Jeff, you know how the shield works. It doesn't fully block damage. Yeah. Landstalker has better controls. Landstalker has issues with, like, perspective. But the actual controls, moving around is easier in Landstalker. It's a very responsive game. It just has very strange button bindings. And very strange, well, not bindings, but very strange, you know, off-grid movement with its, dude. But Landstalker definitely feels infinitely better to play than this. What are these hitboxes? How is that hitting me but not him? I mean, I can use potions, but I was trying to, like, fight it straight up, and it seems it's impossible. It seems the enemies in this game were not designed to be fought normally. Spells are fine, but I don't have mana for them. Right, I forgot I have to use them. Oh, they're actually at full heal. Could have sworn the last time I used one it wasn't a full heal, so I didn't realize that. Oh, that... Wait, what in the world? Is that like a speed up button that I just accidentally hit? Oh, it is. Huh, there's a speed up button. Interesting. Well, I don't think I'll be using that in this game very often, but I guess it exists. I'm... like, you saw me just stand still there? That was me holding left for multiple seconds before I started moving left. That is how unresponsive this game is. All because I missed Wayward Compass, which is actually kind of a decent thing to get right now, because I need more charms. I mean, yeah, the gravity's not good, but I think because it's an NES game, it has a standard NES game problem of it doesn't really like fast inputs or inputs at the same time. And therefore it becomes incredibly unresponsive. It's pretty bad. I mean, there's not a game that's worse than it at doing that. Because the other games that are in this that are NES games are what? Like Final Fantasy, which responsiveness doesn't really matter. And Zelda 1, which generally feels very good. And Mega Man, yeah, which I already mentioned how Mega Man feels like if they basically fixed some of the platforming in this game. Max Bombs upgrade. I like the style of this game, I just think it's probably, it's just unfun to play. Okay, that does not hurt you, good to know. Oh, you have to hit him in the head, which is not his head, it's above his head. Nice. Where am I right now? What is that? Okay. Wait, so what? I see. So if you press jump before left, you cannot make that jump. But left before jump, you can. It's like little things like that, if you just fix it, it becomes significantly less annoying. Like, why do I need slight amount of leftward momentum to jump higher there, when I'm clearly jumping high enough? I will be buying wing boots once I'm done here. So I'll probably run back to the town. And I have a lot of money now because of all this. Dude. Okay, now I can fall down here. Grab that. Yep, okay, that's very helpful. Thank you. Huh. Where am I going, actually? I guess I actually have to go all the way back down? I mean, I liked some of the thoughts of NES games stylistically, but like... I like how this game tried to have all these different RPG elements. But it's hard to have sympathy towards a game that is just completely unfun to play. Especially when I'm probably judging them off of... Part of me is also judging them off of if I wasn't using save states. I think that will be a consideration in the tier list is how much save state... Like, using save states to get through a game will be a negative towards it. I mean, if they're unplayable without save states, they're a bad game, so... It's just how it is. I would very much like them to... be a little better. Like, I've used save states in Mega Man, but I feel like Mega Man's one of those where, like, it doesn't really get as much of a negative to the save states, because it feels like it would have been still fun without them. Okay, there's that spring done. I mean, they all do have that same concept of, like, hard to increase playtime. But some of them do hard in a more fun way than others. I don't know how to get these other two items. They're just in a room that there's no way into. Actually, I might need wings. It looks like you have to use wings to get them. To fly above a wall. That is sad. I was kind of hoping there wouldn't be any of that in here. Because I was doing the wing boots after this, but nope. That's fine. We don't need to get every item in this game, probably. Yeah, I guess there was a wing boots check. Should have gone to the town first. Oh well. Okay, well, that is all 3 of the springs done. Where do I need to go? Not here. I don't know where I am going, actually. Okay, there we go. Just walk through the wall, of course. Oh yeah, I haven't been in the church in this town, have I? Yeah. Forgot. I went to the church in the last town and got adept, and then I forgot to go to this church. That's not what I wanted. What did I want? I wanted, the actual shop, which was you, I think. Yeah. Probably should increase the text speed more. If this is what I'm about to have to be doing. I like how that counts as a check for Archipelago too. Oh, I forgot to restart the bot. Oops. That was the one thing I forgot to do. Thank you. Rip. They can replace just about any item. Yeah, there's some really expensive items earlier. Unfortunately, this game seems to only have shop items. To beat in games. Why do I see on the pop tracker that the next areas are called Tower of Suffer and Useless Tower? I guess I was just in Tower of Fortress, which is certainly a name. So I guess, what do I do now? If I have all 3 fountains, can I go to that next area? Do I have to do something first? It's like I need to get to that door on the top left, allegedly. Which, is just completely blocked off. Although there are some walls in this game that aren't walls, I'm pretty sure this is an actual wall, so... Push the rock on the spring. Ah. That would do it. Funny, because that was what I was considering doing originally, but then when I saw the fountains activate, I thought, oh, I don't have to do that, because the fountains are just activating with the priests instead. I wonder what's stopping me from going outside of Key Ace. Because apparently it's not just Key Ace. It unlocks some checks. What is that called? Black Onyx and Pendant are the only other 2 things I'm missing. I see. There's an item in here that I think probably... Key Ace is needed to actually get to the next area. If you... I guess you could basically split the game into thirds. And it's... I guess Jack, Queen, Ace are those thirds. I don't really know what King does. King might be like a small area that's like technically force, but at least looking at the way the pop tracker lays it out, it's like bottom is Jack, middle is Queen, and top is Ace. And then yeah, there's I guess other small requirements. King may have like a small requirement like Joker does. I don't know. Actually, I could probably check with the pop tracker what the go mode actually is. Because if I give myself Ace, that unlocks pretty much everything. I don't know where the final boss actually is. Is it just Dragon Slayer? Is Dragon Slayer just the final boss? There is one check in the game that does require the sword, which is Eternal or Fraternal Castle Guru. So if I goal by talking to that guy, I need the sword. But if I goal by doing Dragon Slayer, then I don't need the sword. It looks like it will just be actually Key Ace and nothing else. According to how the pop tracker lays it out. Tilt is a scam. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that I'm going to be using Death. I'm going back to my original plan of only using Death. Because if the enemies are going to be immune to fire, I'd rather use Death than fire. Okay. What even is the difference between getting bread from this guy? Battle suit reduces damage taken by 50. Is that the final upgrade? Battle Pump unlocks 99% of damage from magical attacks. Okay, so then you can really use it as a shield. Like, super use it as a full shield. Link to the Past, StarCraft 2, Pokemon Emerald, and Lingo. Awesome. That's actually good. Because that'll mark another like crystal on my map, so I'm glad I bought that. Yeah, this Lingo item's just going to be the feeling of being lost, probably, but... It is! Who would have thought? You must depart, good luck. Sounds good. For anyone who is here, my current plan is to go for like 30 more minutes max, stop, but then come back after. At which point we'll probably resume... Oh, 500 wing boots. Bruh. I could have been doing these! No! I guess I'll buy them for the check. But yeah, we'll keep going Fox and Adu. And then we'll resume with a Link to the Past after the break, and then from there, maybe hinted items, we'll see. This is... Oh, this is very visible. This is so visible. Is there any reason for me to jump over here? I guess it lets me kind of get through these areas faster. I could go up there. I don't think that's anything. Should use the pop tracker more. There's in fact nothing up there. And that entire area is a scam. Awesome. I'm platforming. Okay, this might be a... Don't knock me down. Might be a certified wing boots moment, but we'll see. Maybe it's not. Okay, we're cooking. Oh no. That's why we save stated. Wow, you like pick up... Oh, you still accelerate on ladders if you're moving left and right. That's weird. This is another shop. What the heck? Jack and Daxter could be another power cell, but it could also be a scout fly. So we'll see. Please be a power cell. It's a scout fly. Oh, sad. Very, very sad. I don't even know what getting all the scout flies unlocks. I'll buy this, just why not? It's a good way to get hint points for hinting key ace, which will let us goal, I suppose. Which is kind of hype, I guess, if we can put this game in go mode pretty quickly and easily. At least the red potions are like very strong, so if there's anything that's not annoying about this game, it's dying is like kind of fine. Like, I'll give it that much. Very interesting that you have to like do a whole input for healing. I mean, it kind of makes sense because they don't have a lot of buttons to work with, but it's very funny. Is this anything? No, this is literally just a house. Why is this like village just in the mist? Why did Silksong rip off Foxanadu? Like, this is visually horrific, but this is the part that I find more charming because it's kind of funny. Okay, I need to not jump that far, preferably. Like, just nice and chill. Nice and chill. Okay. What? What? I pressed up and it jumped up, right? Hello? This is an entirely separated D-pad, so it's literally impossible for me to even, like, accidentally get a right input on my D-pad. What? That's a concept. What? Can I use magic in here? No. You're here. Soldier, sure. And then, yeah. Okay, how do I get this check then? I don't know what glove does. Huh. I don't know how to get that check. I do need to not fail the platforming here, though. That hit me. Bruh. Really? Okay. Did not press jump. GG. At least now I have enough experience to where I guess my movement feels more normal. Like, it's a lot better now. Oh, that's big healing from that enemy. What the heck? queen for that. Okay. Sure. Okay, I was waiting for you to fall down, and you really didn't want to, and then you did when I didn't expect it. Cool. Okay, so where am I now? This is probably the Tower of Suffer. I assume. Yeah, looks like it is. And there's a few random things in here. Okay. I probably need to hit this in the head, yeah. Yeah, at least it doesn't really move towards me. Cool. Hit, please. Thank you. That speed is so off-putting. Don't, dude. At least they drop a lot of money. Get me off the ladder, please. Thank you. You gonna fall? No. You are now, though. Tower of Suffer. Sure. I don't know if I have to, like, go through these, like, different areas. I assume I probably do. Kind of weird if I didn't. They don't have a mark on the tracker in the same way that, like, the fountains do, so I don't fully know. That was close. Fine. Okay, this room, there's another hidden item. That just feels more consistent than the projectile for tilt, too. The projectile for tilt seems weird. 100 rupees, awesome. Now we're here. Okay. Appreciated that. I think now's a great time to heal. That's item, not heal. That's magic, not heal. Great. W item usage. Skillful gameplay. Alright, I need to go up here for the last item, I think. Oh, hello. I really would like to get off this ladder so I could fight you. Thank you. Wow. Okay, that does a lot more damage than the other one. That is probably the final room, though. You were dead. I died after you died. That's cool. Oh, come on. I hate this ladder nonsense. What? How did you shoot that backwards? Did I reflect that, or did you just shoot that backwards somehow? This is cool. Dude, the ladder is so annoying. Oh, it's so annoying. Cool. Okay. Bruh. There it is. It was here. Huh? That is very funny. Well, now we can goal Circle of the Moon technically, but I'd really rather get the cheese cards first. I don't know if I want to go through all that today. I saved before I killed this guy. That's pretty cool. I should probably kill him again just in case it's a flag. That's cool. Well, GG. Wasting time. Fun. Okay. Okay. Got through both of those again. I'm starting to wonder if these, like, end of areas are guaranteed to have progression items or not. Feels like that could be the case. I'll do it. He hit me. GG. Run! Run! Okay, down here, I think. And then I'm in... Yeah, back to the starting room. Okay. Get me off this ladder. Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy is also big healing, so I can also just farm healing off of him if I ever need to. Neat. Well, now where do I go? Seems like I have to go up, but I can't go up. Huh. Like, I see one area I missed. But yeah, I'm supposed to go up from this room, and yet there's no way to go up from this room. Okay, I think I see what I'm supposed to do, actually. This is a little weird. But that ladder up there apparently leads above where I was, even though it doesn't visually connect on, like, the grid of the map. Okay, dude. I see there's an actual timer there too. That's good to know. Okay, yeah, so now I'm up here. Which is, yeah, now I'm where I need to be. Interesting. Yeah, so it just straight up doesn't connect. It's just a actual, like, that ladder actually does kind of teleport you, even though you wouldn't really notice as a player, probably. I mean, I guess you could notice that you haven't gone up enough screen transitions, but very interesting. Don't hit me off this. Don't hit me. What? I was walking in the air. Interesting animation. Get off of that, please. Okay. So now I'm here, which gets me into the next town, which is cool. And now I'm a Myrmidon, which is even better. It's kind of expensive. I kind of liked the bread a little bit better. Okay, then now we check the shops. Key shop has what? Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon Red. Well, Pokemon Red isn't gold and it's not that expensive, so I'll buy a potion. Wahoo! And this shop has... I sell tools. Nothing. And there's a check-in here, I think? Another scalp fly. Neat. Alright, well, I think we're at a good spot here. I will stop for now, but then I'm going to be back. Instead of doing my normal, like, quick break for dinner, I'm just going to do a full, like, stream stop, break, and then be back after. I assume this... Yeah, this game does have a save and quit, too. Okay. First thing I am going to do after that, before that, though, is do a quick hint. Because why not? I want to do a quick hint for, I believe, Key Ace. Yeah, Key Ace. Bam. It is that. Pit, Button Chest, Tail Cave in Link's Awakening World. We did get the Tail Key, so I'm pretty sure that's in Logic. Like 100% sure that's in Logic, but I will double check. Yep, that is in Logic. Okay, cool. So we can also Gulfax and Auto. That's good to know. And I will end off here. Thank you for watching, and I will be back. In 2 hours at the most, but we'll see.